Okay, so I would like to explain to you better how motion is an illusion, as Parmenides would say to Zenon. That can be, it's obvious, it's something that you should think about it because it's what your senses are actually tell you. You see this appears to get close to you, but it just gets bigger or smaller. Now, uh, there's something that I would like to explain you. Imagine this is a walking guy. It's walking towards you, or it's walking away towards you. Well, you can see that as he moves close to you, the speed of the feet, of its feet is each time faster. He grows in size and his speed grows as well. This this would be, take this as a pendulum, it's moving at a constant rate. I get it close to you and it moves each time faster. So, but that's the time. Size varies, the time changes, but the relative time is determined by the steps, by the rate, by how much oscillation this pendulum does. And when it gets close, it does big oscillations at big speed, and when it's far, it does a small oscillation at a small speed, so the relative rate is constant. But there's something key here, and it's that if objects don't move, how can you go past a mark? For example, this is the 1 meter. So I go half meter, then another half meter, then another half meter. How can I go past it? Well, it goes because the 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 rate of time goes in synchronicity with the size. But when something is closing to you, time is positive and size is positive as well. So it's +1. But when it goes past to you, time is negative and size is negative as well. It would be time -1 and size -1 that multiplied would be 1 as well. The best way to see how time reverses is seeing this as a clock. Now I'm seeing this clock needle turn clockwise. I'm seeing turn clockwise. As it gets close to me, it gets bigger and its speed increases. So it completes the same revolution in my same apparent time. But what happens when it goes past to me? That is the solution to Zeno's dichotomy. That now it's going clockwise, clockwise, clockwise. It goes back to me. I look back to it as this goes away and the strings, and it changes. Now it goes anti-clockwise. So if I now imagine this, for you it goes clockwise, clockwise, clockwise. It goes back to you. You would look now back, and the sense of time would reverse. But you wouldn't notice this because time is relative to size. So when it grows, time is positive, when it shrinks, time is negative, so everything is relatively constant and we perceive everything simultaneously. But we can consider it this way perfectly and there's no contradiction. And there's nothing that tells us that it's not this way. Motion could perfectly and probably be an illusion. Space wouldn't be defined by 4 dimensions, but by 5 dimensions. That would be rotation around the x-axis, rotation around the y-axis, and rotation around the z-axis. And then there would be time and size. Those are all the 5 dimensions you need to define motion, acceleration, or anything you can think. The advantage of this interpretation of space is that it would explain gravity. Gravity is just that we are simultaneously inflating with the Earth. The Earth is inflating and hence the ground is accelerating up and pushing us against it. It's not that this is falling. They remain still and it's this table that is accelerating up and then hitting it. And forces would just be pressure, pressure just on one side, and everything would be explained on that way, and everything would fit pretty neatly. So okay, thank you for your attention.